Hello and welcome back to Stomp City, where today I'm going to bring you another episode of Rewriting Wrestlemania. And we're going to kick straight off with Monday Night Raw, where I've tested Dorada against someone that can work in the ring, and he's managed to pull himself off a C. This was on the pre-show, but I think I may book this match next week on Raw. And I don't know whether it'll be Jericho, but I think that I'm going to give him a chance on the proper show. So I'm impressed here. And he's improving in technical skills as well, which is good to see. If anyone's missed the previous episodes, Dorada is actually El Torito, and this is his gimmick from Mexico. He was called Mascarita Dorada or Mascara Dorada. It was one of the two. There's two workers with both of them names, so I can't remember which one he is. But yeah, it's El Torito, and he's managed to sell a C on the pre-show, which is definitely good. And the match went for 5 minutes, and Chris Jericho won with the Walls of Jericho, which would have been brutal. And we're just going to move straight on. Next, I just wanted to test out Alexa Bliss, and I've decided she's not ready after looking at this. E+, I think she's going to have to go back down to developmental. I did want to give her a bit of a push, but E+ is just going to hold the show down too much, and we need them ratings, so it's just not good enough. Ric Flair did some good work at ringside, and Charlotte was off her game. That might have been down to her opponent. Let me just see if there's anything else we can get from it. Okay, Charlotte is improving in performance, which is good. Divas Revolution storyline has advanced. That's basically every woman on the rosters in that storyline. But yeah, now we're gonna. I think the next one's the main show, so we're just gonna get there. And we start with a B- promo from Triple H. And Triple H opens the show and states that the WWE champion, Dean Ambrose, will not be here tonight. He then books the qualifier for the #1 contender Fatal 4-Way that will take place at Fastlane. So there's going to be 2 qualifiers tonight. The winner of these 2 single matches will go to the Fatal 4-Way at Fastlane for the #1 contendership. And then next week there's going to be another 2. So 4 matches overall. And yeah, so that should be good. Then we open the show with a match with a C rating between Shinsuke Nakamura and Kevin Owens, with Nakamura winning with a landslide. I'm not sure what that is. I think I might have to change his finishes. But yeah, there's nothing else to note really. He got a clean win over the Intercontinental Champion, which will probably earn him a Intercontinental title shot at Fastlane. Then we go into a tag team title match. The Bro-Offs beat the New Day last week in a non-title match, so they've earned themselves a tag team title match. And in good action, but not much of the way, New Day defeated Bro-Offs in 10 minutes when Kofi Kingston defeated Zack Ryder by pinfall after a distraction from Xavier Woods. The New Day makes title defense number 8 of their WWE tag team titles. Zack Ryder was off his game tonight. He's not really performed well for me. I do think it's him that's holding the rating down to a D. I don't see it being Ziggler, Kofi, or Big E. And I did look at his in-ring stats, and they're not great. Xavier Woods did some good work at ringside, and Ziggler, Ryder, and Big E are improving. Then we go to a backstage segment where Kevin Owens is walking through the backstage area when he sees Sami Zayn laughing in the distance. Obviously, these are old rivals from NXT, and Sami Zayn is enjoying the fact that Shinsuke Nakamura nearly kicked his head off. Then Owen runs at his old nemesis Zayn, but Zayn ducks. Then Zayn throws Owen over a canteen table and dashes off. And this carries on the KO Zayn storyline, which we have going. And then we have a promo that's hyping a return or a debut. I'm not going to reveal yet, but I'm just going to play it now because I have made it in After Effects. So here is the clip. Self disappears, each vanishes. and that got a D- on the game, which was rated by the entertainment of the workers. So I don't know. I quite like the vignette. I think it would have got an A, but yeah, in terms of the game, it got a D- for entertainment skills. Next, we have the United States champion teaming with his tag team partner Sin Cara to face Samoa Joe, who is the #1 contender, and then a random heel opponent that I wanted to find, and I chose Tyler Breeze. And in a 10-minute match with not much heat, the Lucha Dragons defeated Samoa Joe and Tyler Breeze when Kalisto defeated Tyler Breeze by pinfall after the Salida del Sol. And the Kalisto Rise storyline has advanced in this segment. And then after the match, Samoa Joe attacks Tyler Breeze after Tyler Breeze took the pin, and Joe is not happy that he's cost him the match. Then we go to an in-ring interview with Heyman and his new guy, Okada. And Heyman is in the ring with Okada. Jerry Lawler is stood with a microphone ready to interview him. And Jerry says, are you still on the lookout for more clients? And Paul says, of course, Jerry. I'm looking to grow what I would like to call the Heyman dynasty. Soon you will find out who I will choose. So Heyman wants to form a stable. This is much like the stable, the Dangerous Alliance, that he had in AWA, ECW, and WCW, where various wrestlers were members. The members were, in WCW at least, Arn Anderson, Bobby Eaton, Larry Zbyszko, Medusa, Michael Hayes, obviously Paul Heyman, then known as Paul E. Dangerously, Rick Rude, and Steve Austin. So yeah, I just want to build up a nice little stable around Heyman, which is going to lead to a big storyline in the end, which will be good. And the storyline at the minute is called Heyman Dynasty. Okada was underwhelming. Again, that's because it's based on overness, or popularity as it's known otherwise. And yeah, since he's in a C- segment, he's definitely going to go up in terms of popularity. So that's good to see. And once he puts on good matches as well, he's going to go up. And yeah, by the time WrestleMania comes around, he should be good. Next up, we have a fatal four-way for the #1 contendership for the Women's Championship. And in a bout that had solid in-ring action, but a non-existent crowd heat for some reason. Natalya defeated Sasha Banks, Asuka, and Bayley in 10 minutes when Natalya defeated Bayley by pinfall. And again, the Divas Revolution storyline has advanced with this segment. Natalya is improving in Rumble and performance, and Asuka is improving in performance, which is good to see. It's got a D+, which is fine. Then after the match, Charlotte and Flair enter the arena, sarcastically applauding Natalya. Charlotte holds her belt above her head, and then Flair has the microphone. Congratulations, Natalya. We look forward to seeing you in 2 weeks at Fastlane. Oh, and by the way, the match will be a submission match. Natalya looks pleased, nodding her head in the ring. Then we go to the first of the #1 contendership fatal four-way qualifier. And in a match that had some good action and average heat, Roman Reigns defeated Sami Zayn in 10 minutes by pinfall with a spear. During the match, we also had Kevin Owens run in and attack Sami Zayn behind the referee's back. So we've got Kevin Owens sort of aligning with the authority, and he wants to obviously cost Sami Zayn after the incident earlier on, and their history has led to this moment as well. And that storyline has advanced again. And in the main event, which is our second of the night, which is a qualifying match for the Fatal 4-Way, Rey Mysterio has made his debut against fellow Mexican Alberto Del Rio in a C+ match, with Rey Mysterio defeating Del Rio. And that's, yeah, C+ is alright. I'm happy with C+'s in terms of show ratings as well. And that's the minimum, really. Alberto Del Rio is improving in performance, and Rey Mysterio is improving in technicals. Then we go to a promo by Dean Ambrose, and the camera cuts to the back and shows Dean Ambrose getting out of his car. He enters the arena through the side of the stage and grabs a mic and sits in the ring. He talks about how no matter what happens, the Authority will make Roman Reigns win at Fastlane, like always. He says he may be the chosen one, but says that nobody will ever take his title away from him.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this belt here, fuck this, I'm going to shrink it down to a vapor. And it's going to pass through my skin, into my pores, into my blood cells. And it's going to become a part of my body. It's going to become a part of me. This belt, from this moment on, it's going to pump along with my heart, my blood. Every breath that I take with my lungs will be taken along with this belt. And this belt is going to be damned right alongside my soul for all the sins I've yet to commit. And then nobody can take it from me because it's a part of me. So if you ever want it back, if you ever want to take this home again, you're going to have to drag my dead body down the street with you.
And after this, the security dragged Dean out. Dean worked the crowd well, using the freedom to improvise to his advantage, so I let him go off the script with this one. And yeah, the storyline has advanced with the segment, the Ambrose Reigns storyline. And there's no improvements to note. Let me just see. No, that's pretty much it. And that's a B, so hopefully we get a B for the show, let's see. Okay, C+, yeah, like I said before, that's the minimum I want, so yeah, standard Raw. So yeah, we're on track. I'm happy with how it's gone. I'm happy with how the stories have developed. It was quite difficult to try and remember everything that I'm trying to achieve. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this so far, and hopefully you are too. So we're just going to go and do some admin, see if there's anything that we need to do before the next Raw. And yeah, so see you in a minute. There's a few morale issues, but we're just going to... I'm going to give these bonuses. I'll not put you through that. So yeah, I just had some morale issues with people not happy with me about not being on the show, rather. But yeah, there's some that I'm not really bothered about, like Gold Dust. I think I'm going to just send some of these down to developmental because I literally have no use for them. So Gold Dust is not going to be on Raw, really. So he's going to go down to train NXT people. Oh, that's the wrong one. Hang on. Right. It's a big show. I don't know whether to job him out. 65 brawling, not too bad. So that's about a C. Sheamus, Mark Henry, Rusev, The Rock. Not sure what's wrong with The Rock. Let's check that out. Irritated about being left off Raw. I don't know if I want The Rock, really. I don't know why I've got him, really. I suppose I could involve him in the Reigns Ambrose storyline, and that will boost the ratings. So yeah, I'll think about that one. Let me just see how that goes. Apart from that, the rest I'm not really bothered about. But yeah, I don't think I have anything else to do. I think I've got all the signings that I want, and the roster's pretty much set. The storylines are pretty much set. I think I know where I'm going now. So I'm just going to end this episode here. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button. Subscribe for more TEW 2013 and general wrestling content. Until next time, peace.